the Amish Matchmakers. Carlos here. My bride Chantel will be joining me in a moment. We help Amish singles to find godly spouses, create epic marriages, and develop legacies that are rooted and founded in freedom, faith, and love. Above all else, love. So glad to be here. I'm glad to be connecting with you. Speaking of legacy, there's my precious girl, Hazel and Kalea. Um, and we are just finishing up Epic 30 and working on connecting and communicating well with each other. This morning, my word was how much Father loves us and how much He, or actually, I'm sorry, it was Psalms 34:10, and it was about the lion and the confidence of a lion. And a mature, confident lion, what he does is he understands that he needs the pride. He lays down his pride to connect into a pride of lions, and how important that and powerful that is when a powerful lion can learn to work with a team. And young, immature lions don't do that. So young, immature lions go hungry. But when you have wisdom and you can work together as a team, and I'm very grateful for my wife, Chantel, for her helping me to connect on deeper levels with people and learning how to do that and then teaching others how to do the same, and how that creates confidence and a calm. And guess what? A lion that is confident and calm shall have true abundance, true, entire, will lack for nothing. And so this morning, coming back, there's my bride, my queen. We this morning were doing these cards. I was giving examples of cards, so I figured we'll do one live here. Oh. So there's 3 resources here, but that was my word, by the way, from Papa, the lion word. And it fits. I'm going to be posting a video that I did last night with the men about just, I was kind of on one about challenging yourself. I challenged the men to step up and do something scary, take a risk and be confident and know that there is a huge reward if you're willing to take a risk. And so that would be coming out, debuting tomorrow at noon. But so point of that is like, it's powerful then to have released that word, and then Psalms 34:10 today, a word about the lion. So now Miss Chantelli and I, what we're going to do is we're going to do these cards. Earlier when I was sharing is we're not really strangers. It's a cool little thing that has 3 different categories. 1, 2, 3. Level 1 is perception. Level 2 is connection, I believe. Yep. And level 3 is reflection. Fun fact, we did these cards with Dad. That was fun. Remember that? Dad, before he passed, he and Chantel and I and Mom and Dad, Phil and Marlise, we had a cool little time of pulling some cards and asking them. So which one should we do? I don't care. Let's go for connection. So I'm going to pull a card, and then the way it works, and these are fun cards for connection. Sheila was remembering that we did this at the Epic Intensive. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I forgot we did that. But that's actually why we purchased some of these things, is to help in relationships and connections and for progression. That's the whole point of our talk this morning. And even in dating, what does that look like to progress in a relationship and even in dating? So here's the question. If you could get to know someone in your life on a deeper level, what the heck? I guess you all are meant to hear this answer from Chantel. This is literally the card I drew earlier. How does that happen? I promise you, I put it back into this card deck randomly, and then I just pulled it out, the same exact card. And there's a whole stack of them, probably 100, 200 cards here. And I pulled this again. So I guess you're supposed to hear from this. My answer this morning was actually Abraham Lincoln. And then somebody's like, well, shouldn't they be alive? It's like, no, if you could get to know someone in your life on a deeper level, and I guess it could be in your life. I guess that's the point. But the way I took it was anybody that's been in my life that I've learned from. And I'm like, Abraham Lincoln, I've read his books, I've watched his movies, I've studied the man. I'm like, I'd love an opportunity to connect with him, and why. And then I told why. So Miss Chantel, that's how I get to know her even better, right? As a couple, you literally should get to know each other more all the time. So if you could get to know someone, and it doesn't have to be in your life, we're just going to open it up at a deeper level, in person, interview them, whatever, who would it be and why?
I mean, the first person that comes to my mind is Nelson Mandela. I mean, you and I both have studied him too, but yeah, I think just
And why?
Thinking upon processing. Slow down.
Hey, you think of one too, Hazel.
I think just, on a leadership level, understanding, where Nelson Mandela came from, you know, the way what he fought for, even prior to going to prison, but then also his actions during his 27 years in prison, and how he reconciled his heart and his mind and chose to come out and lead a nation
Come on.
into unity. um I think I'm a little bit raw from, kind of the deeper revelation that I had yesterday during our women's call. And so, I'm I deeply resonate with, loving people well, no matter what race or culture they come from. I feel like it's kind of, a core identity that I have personally.
Yes, you do.
And I know that we do as a family. So just, I would say that his leadership and the way, I mean, he didn't experience, just a smooth road to a presidency. Like, his life was filled with tragedy and challenges, and, but his heart and his mission was so big and so great. And he chose to be completely set apart and do things so differently, um, than the norm, or what had ever been done before. And so he just inspires me, in that realm of,
So good.
Having so much opposition, so many other people's opinions against him.
Yeah, come
You're
on.
talking about races, cultures. If you don't know who Nelson Mandela was, uh, he was a president of South Africa, but his journey to presidency was just insane. And I would encourage you to study the man. And again, he's human, and he wasn't he wasn't always a really good man in a sense, but his heart and his passion played out into really changing the trajectory of a nation. And
Wow.
So anyways, that's a long
Good.
long answer.
Oh, that's perfect. And can you tell we're one flesh? Any of you that were watching earlier, that was what I said too about it was Abraham Lincoln and Nelson Mandela. You say Nelson Mandela is so perfect, so awesome. And I couldn't agree with you 100% more. We are one flesh. Thank you. So powerful, and so good. All right. So could you be willing to share who you would, Miss Hazel, if you could get to know someone on a deeper level, who would it be and why? Would you be willing to share? It's fun to get a perspective from a 17-year-old senior. Okay. Yes? Okay. Please, 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 please. Okay, then say it real loud. She's going to tell us. She doesn't want to be on camera right now, but say it real loud.
Kobe Bryant.
And why?
She said Kobe Bryant.
To learn more about his mindset when he got to the places he got, with the persistence that he had.
Yeah.
So she said Kobe Bryant, to learn more about his mindset and how he accomplished the things that he did in his life, which is powerful.
His persistence, his Mamba mentality, right? Yeah, super cool. We have done some studying and reading and research about that man. He is a powerful man. So awesome. I concur as well.
Mhm.
He's on my wall. I love that. All right. So thanks for joining us. This is short and sweet.
Yes.
And we just, did one as an example, level 2 question, connection, asking questions of connection. And you learn more about people based on who they would want to meet, who they would want to learn from. And it's cool. Good stuff. So there you have it. We are the Amish Matchmakers. We help Amish singles to find godly spouses, create epic marriages, and develop legacies that are rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. We love you. Bless you.
All right.
Have a
Great day.
Let's see if it'll end. I don't think it's going to end today.